Hey everybody, it's EternalBeta and welcome back to the RAC World Tour. We are once again back on the Random Acts of Crafting server. This episode we are starting over here at our Desert Palace base. I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on over here, and then we're going to take a trip over to Gourley's place, and Gourley's been doing a lot of work over there at his farm base. He's actually online right now. So we need to take a look at what he's been working on over there, and also need to return a little gift that he let us borrow. But for starters, I have been doing a ton of work on my base. But before we start, I guess I should say that I apologize again for this episode being a little later than usual. This is shifting to Wednesdays every week, and although this is going up on Thursday, that was a really long Thursday. I don't know why I held that. That's interesting. This is going up on Thursday just because, again, Minecraft servers were down this past weekend, so I've been doing a ton of work. Some of which you can see here. I've actually finally finished this. After all this time, I've finally finished this damn waterfall fountain BS. Finally went and got off my butt and stopped being lazy. Went and got some quartz. So that is all set, but all the rest of the work is in here. I'll give you guys a little show of it. Actually, you guys will notice that a bunch of the chests that I've been using here for storage are gone. Just these two are left. Going to clean up those pretty soon too. Have not started that way or that way just yet, but let's head in here and you guys will see some of the work that I've been doing. First of all, I've decided what I wanted to do in the middle here. So in case you guys can't see what that is exactly, let's head up top. Nothing really new up here. I think this little farm here is new. I needed some vegetables and some foodstuffs for while I'm over here, and I figured let's just throw it there for now. I actually need to go through and harvest that. I've started to develop some type of ring for the top here, and I kind of patterned it off the top of that. I'm not sure if I like it yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I need more dark wood before I can figure that out. But let's head on over here, and you guys can see what I got in the center. Yeah, if you guys aren't aware, that is my phone's making noise here. If you guys aren't aware, that is my my logo. That is the EternalBeta logo. I think I made it in one of my previous years. I actually built that for the opening, and I've been looking for something to put in the center there because it looked a little plain, and that idea just kind of dawned on me. I haven't used it really because it needs a rather large area to be put in, and this just happened to be pretty much the perfect size. So, yep, this place is now branded. It's mine. And of course, you guys have probably already noticed in here, this is my bedroom. Nothing special, but I decided that I didn't want to do anything huge because we're getting actually towards the back of the mountain here, and that's I'll get into that more in a little bit. That this mountain, actually, as big as it looks, is not as big as I thought it was going to be. That's what she said. Anyway, yeah, this mountain's not as big as I thought it was going to be, so I kind of scaled down. I guess I'll just talk about it now. This base is not going to be as big as I originally imagined it to be. I originally imagined this base to be something that I was going to be working on pretty much indefinitely and never going to finish. Unfortunately, as I said, nowhere near as big as I thought it was going to be, so this is definitely going to be something that I'm going to finish. But this is what I have set up as my bedroom for now. It's very basic, but it fits with the theme of everything. And back here, I wanted the wall not to be plain. This actually came out looking like shelving. I didn't really intend it to be that, but hey, shelves above beds, people do that, right? So hey, what the hell? Let's keep it. I have to eventually figure out a way to get rid of these torches. Torches on the ground, no good. Torches on the walls in this type of base, that is acceptable. Since this is a kind of a desert palace, it's an older style build. It's not modern. Torches on the wall are definitely acceptable, but torches on the ground, not so much. So I'll probably like recess some lighting in or something like that. I have to figure out what to do right in the center of the room, though, because I definitely do not want mobs spawning in my bedroom. But we just kind of had these stairs all the way around, cascading up. I think it produced a really good looking pattern here. I had a lot of trouble for whatever reason in this corner. if you guys haven't done a lot of stuff with stairs, especially upside down stairs, sometimes if you don't begin and stop at the right place, you can kind of put a stair in the proper place and then have it not work the way you want it to, and you end up having to replace a whole ton of stairs. I had to do that in town with the roads one time. Was not fun. Trust me. Replacing about 100 stairs because one is not right is not a lot of fun. Turns out, yeah. So this is our bedroom 4. Now, I kind of went into a weird voice there. I don't know what I'm doing. It's kind of late here. It's like almost 10 o'clock at night. So I might be a little loopy right now. But yeah, this is what we're looking like for the bedroom. I kind of like it. I kept the waterfall theme in here as well. And yeah. So this is what I've been working on up here. But the real work and the reason why you guys saw that those chests out there, I couldn't remember what those things were called for a second there. Those chests out there, the reason is because I have figured out a place for my overflow storage, and that is a place that you guys have already seen. That's down here in my sewer. The problem is, No, not so much problem. Maybe it is a problem for you guys. I've been doing a ton of work on it. What I meant to say was the thing is, this place does not look anything like what you guys remember it looking like. Because I've been doing a ton of work. I'm really happy with this, with how this came out. For something that started off as a whim, kind of like, pet project, this has really turned into one of my favorite builds that I've done on this server so far. So let's take a look. Last time it was very plain, and now, ta-da! It actually looks like a sewer slash catacombs. It looks old and, forgotten, broken down, with all these mossy and cracked stone bricks on the floor, the vines in the ceiling, and the cobwebs. Now, these cobwebs are the reason we're going to go visit Gourley in just a little bit. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, so I mixed in these, mossy stone and actually some moss stone walls in there, along with putting some moss stone around where I put the vines in the ceiling, and kind of let the vines do what they would do on the ceiling, and put these cobwebs up every so often. Oh, that's right. Also, you guys haven't seen this ceiling. This ceiling was the first thing that I did after I recorded the last episode, because the ceiling was looking way too plain to me, and I originally wanted to put some type of arches in here. The problem was, once I decided on this design, the arches really didn't work. So I knew I needed some type of, excuse me while I take a snack. I knew I needed some type of, detailing to the ceiling. Flat, plain stone really just didn't do it for me. So on a whim, I just kind of came up with this idea, and God, I really liked it. Actually, I think last time I was mentioning that I was thinking about doing the ceiling as all cobble, but instead I did these as cobble, and it really adds a lot of detail to the place. And then adding in everything else, I absolutely love this build. I really do. I don't pat myself on the back all that often, but I am very, very pleased with how this came out, and I think it really does look good. These little areas over here were ones I didn't think I was going to keep, because they were kind of odd, because of where the stairs come down. This side and that side are not even. You guys can see that up here in the ceiling as well. The kind of the rafters don't line up after that area right there. So these were kind of thrown here just to, these vines are getting out of control. I think I'm going to have to take these down. This all started with one vine. Anyway, these areas I didn't think I was going to keep, because they looked weird, a little strange. But instead, I kind of threw these furnaces in here. These furnaces are turned either to the side or to the back, and I like them. I think they make it look a little bit better. Still gotta get rid of this floating chest here. This is, I don't know why I have so much netherrack in here. I think maybe I just had a bunch on me when I came down here and threw it in a chest. But the rest of this stuff is stuff I've been using throughout this whole project. But the other thing I decided on doing was putting my overflow storage right here. So we have just a ton of boxes in here, and I think we can extend this a couple more sections, I guess, that way before we pop out of the side of the mountain. So it's pretty, I've needed this for a while because I've just had boxes and boxes of cobble and dirt like all over the place. So I've started to condense that down. Oh, my voice is a little weird there. I started whoa, there we go again. I'll take a drink here. Hold on one second. Yeah, okay. Little bourbon to wet the throat. Yeah, so we've started to condense all this stuff down. And it's really easy to see what is in these boxes because if you just look behind it, that's what's in it. I was trying to come up with a way to label these. I was originally just going to throw, like item frames on all of them, but I figured that might cause a little bit of lag. So, hey, I have so much of this stuff on, just freaking paint the wall behind it. So, gravel here, dirt in those two, cobble in these two. These have nothing in it yet. It's probably going to end up being netherrack. But, nothing special about this room. I'm probably going to eventually carry, this stuff into here, the cracked and the mossy, carry it into here just to make it more uniform. And speaking of uniform, I've actually decided about what I'm going to do with the rest of this. Remember last episode, I had no idea what in the world I was going to do with this area. I now know this area is not going to serve no purpose. So when 1.7 finally comes out and we get the custom size portals, this is going to be my portal room. My portal is going to be right here. So I'm going to take the one from upstairs and move it right down here, which I've already checked on, and it's moving the portal a whole whopping 5 blocks. So that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I'm going to put the portal right here. I can do a, kind of start here and move it up to there and come down here. And then so through here, all you will see is portal. So it should work out pretty well for me. And that way I can make sure that people actually have to walk through here. So this isn't something that's just off in the distance that nobody ever sees. So I can make sure that if people come visit me, they will have to walk through here. So that's pretty much the plan for here. And I'm babbling a lot because I like this project so much, but we're going to go take a trip over to Gourley's place to return these. Gourley was nice enough to let us borrow his Silk Touch shears. Actually brought us a bunch of cobwebs too. Turned out we didn't need a whole ton of cobwebs, so Gourley actually brought me a stack, and I only used that many, so I actually didn't even need the shears. But he's online right now, so let's go ahead and head on over there, and I can show you something else I've been working on as we head over there. You guys like how it's all nighttime and stuff. Luckily, we're heading into the Nether. I've actually planned out this episode a lot better than I usually do because there's actually something to show you guys on the way there. Something else that I've been working on that has been quite a pain. I never thought that I would run out of netherrack, but I ran out of netherrack quite a few times. I will show you guys this next time. Basically what this is I've just dug down and I want to start making a permanent portal area, and I want to do it down there rather than kind of up here in the ceiling. I want to do it, you guys remember in my, on the last map, I was kind of notorious for making the nether nice and open because I thought it was the nether and it should be dangerous. So that's what I plan on doing this time as well. I got some ideas for that. Maybe we'll work on that next time. I'll show you guys that next episode. So I think I showed you this. I backed this portal up into the side. I don't think this is going to be the actual width of this place. I think I'm going to kind of widen it out a little bit because I don't think this is big enough because, I mean, it's fine right now. But what if we have to make more tunnels? More people join the server, more people build bases. You're going to need more tunnels. But as you guys can see, I've been doing some work here, and this tunnel from the Nether Hub to this substation is now complete. Basic design. I kind of just carried the design from the Nether Hub over into here. So we have stone brick stairs all the way around with sandstone on the top, sides, and bottom. And every so often, I could take you guys down here. Every other powered track, which I have every 8. I know you don't need it that often, but I wanted to keep it going at decent speed. So every 8 rails, there is a powered rail. And so every 16, there is a light and an indicator of which line it is. And I hope the other guys will kind of copy this design because I think at least up to the substation, it would be nice if we had you know, kind of something uniform. We're running kind of long here, so let's head on back to the hub. But yeah, I think it would be nice if the other guys kind of followed suit with this. It's a very simple design, but it requires a lot of nether brick. So that's a lot of smelting of netherrack. Thank God that they actually added that to the game. I still haven't done this, by the way. Thank God they added that to the game, or else, hell, I would have never gotten this done. Never mind the nether hub. What? I keep hearing freaking pigmen. This has got to be, they got to be down there. Shut it. Shut it. So we're going to go over and head to Gourley's little farm base, which is over on the iron line. We're going to head over here. None of the other lines have the rail set up just yet, which I kind of... Also, if I've never shown this, I think I have, but Gourley's insane. You see the amount of resources down here? I swear I'm just going to take that one day. I'm surprised nobody has yet. Alright, Gourley, you are a brave and trusting soul. So let's go ahead and head up here. I believe this is... Yes, this is the way. So, is Gourley still on? Yes, Gourley is still on. Heading your way. Okay. Like I said, if you guys haven't watched this show before, for some reason, I do not do any cuts in this show because I think as a world tour... Ooh, ow. Sorry for that if you heard that, guys. It just completely smashed my elbow on my desk. Didn't feel good. Ow. Yes, no cuts in this show because I want to show people as a world tour, I want you guys to get a sense of where things are in our world. Now, we're not all spaced out that far. This actually goes over to any Wonder's place. This goes to our our mob grinders. We have a spider grinder and a skeleton grinder. That was those were the first ones we used before the ender. I'm rambling now. Before the ender farm. But yeah, nobody's really spaced all that far apart yet, so it's good enough that I can show you guys exactly where everything leads to. So Gourley's portal is right over here. Okay, just double checking to make sure I had the shears. So let's head on in. Gourley said he's been doing some design work. So let's see. He was kind of attempting to make it more uniform. Oh, that's new. Hi, Gourley. Oh. Gourley is making use of the brick that not a lot of people... He probably can't see me. Hi, Gourley. Oh, he can't see me. Portal glitch. He can't see me. Dunk. Yeah, I think I showed this off before. Gourley's got a whole bunch of AFK farms here. So, uncooked chicken, cooked chicken, cactus, eggs, reeds... You actually just hit me. Here, present. Thanks. So, return the shears. Good deed done for the day. Let's head over here and see what Gourley's been doing here. I like the brick. Not a lot of people use the brick. And although my brick texture, I think, is a little bit nicer than the default one. This is not a vanilla texture. But he's been working here. I've shown this off before. This is the wheat farm that I still absolutely love. Don't need anything now. Oh, it's a nice little display here. I mentioned to Gourley the last time I was over here that I thought the place was a little all over the place as far as design-wise, and I like the fact that he's bringing kind of the brick in over a larger area. If you guys haven't seen this area yet, Gourley has a whole villager trading setup. Oh, there's a slime ball, so there's also a slime chunk below us. Holy good God! That is more slime balls than I've ever seen before in my life. This man likes the balls. You heard it here first. Gourley likes the balls. But yeah, he's got this whole villager trading setup, and some of these villagers, I think at least one of them, I believe that one is a perfect paper villager, so that means his last trade is paper, and that means you basically get infinite emeralds with his little farms here. This is his ice farm, which I'm going to be making use of at some point. He has videos. I'll probably put a link in the description over to his channel. Actually, I have links to everybody's channel. So if you guys want to see how this was made, go definitely check out Gourley's channel, because this ice farm design is awesome. Good God, 2 double chests. So over 2 double chests full of ice. I've got to find something to use ice for, because I think it's a really cool block. But I do like what he's been doing here. I still don't care for the birch wood here. I think it looks a little out of place. I think he could probably do better. Oh, you guys just saw that fire in there. I think he could probably do a lot better than that. But other than that, I think he's doing well here. I do like the brick. Like I said, nobody uses the brick. Gourley likes the brick and the balls. Where did he go? Oh, he just vanished on us. Might be going up there. I'm not going to show what's behind all this, because I think I did at one point. Most of this is actually all silent too, so you can basically just stand here and get a whole bunch of items. He uses a lot of hoppers. But this is definitely a cool area. And if you guys haven't noticed, this is actually a stronghold. Gourley found this before we found the one that we actually used. There's a portal right here. He found this accidentally. So I do like the styling. I like the wood on the ceiling. And Gourley said he put this here because he wanted it to resemble a tree. And if you guys know Spawn, Gourley built that gigantic freaking tree that lags everybody out. So he wanted to make everyone to know whose place this is. But this place is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I think that's going to about do it for this episode, guys. I don't have anything to trade, do I? Nah, nothing on me. Could probably get some emeralds while I'm over here. Anyway, like I said, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, that goes down to the slime farm. Leave a like for me if you enjoyed the episode, and spread the word as always. And until next week, this has been the RAC World Tour. I'll see you guys next week.